We got another one. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. I'm wearing a special shirt today. This is a classic T-Public design. I don't know who made it, but this is a replication. This is a picture that I remember fondly as a child because I had that old coloring book, you know, with the, I think it's He-Man with his battle armor, and he's on the Dragon Walker on the cover. And this is one of the coloring book pictures. But anyway, I'm not here about my shirt. I'm here about my delivery. Okay, so the last video, literally a couple days ago, I did ended very badly. And it was a Mondo, and it ended in the figure that was broken. So I haven't heard back from them yet. Granted, it is a holiday weekend. I'm sure, you know, Thursday was Independence Day yesterday, and today being Friday, I don't expect to hear from them until, obviously, till Monday, since Friday's already over. So, but today, they unknowingly made me happy after making me sad, because today, this arrived in the mail. So we have our 1/6 scale Teela, warrior goddess, the noble captain of the Royal Palace Guard. The warrior goddess Teela is known throughout Eternia for her unsurpassed skill in both battle and combat. Harnessing the power of the heroes past, Teela hunts evil with her magic staff and strikes down enemies with her swift sword and spear. As fierce a friend as she is a foe, her divine destiny is that of the mystic guardian of Grayskull. Yeah, yo. And she's hot. Isn't that such a pompous ass thing to say? It's okay, because we all love Teela. Teela's been hot since I was, 6 years old, so that's okay. So, what do you say, guys? You wanna open her up? Okay, let's open her up.
I guess I should take it easy on you, Adam. After all, it is your birthday.
Don't do me any favors, Teela.
Teela sure can joust.
Yes, she's come a long way.
Maybe if you'd paid more attention to my father's training, you wouldn't have fallen for the oldest trick in the book.
Alright guys, here we go. This is what she looks like straight out of the box, except for one small detail that I went ahead and did before I started, just based on the fact that I know myself and I know how long these reviews have been. And if I cut one little corner, then I can maybe shorten my videos a little bit and not make them so damn long. So what I did was I pushed the feet together, and very nervously and scared, I put this on for her. So I ran it up the legs, and I put that on her for her sword and her sheath. So I don't know if I'll keep it on there. I just wanted to see what it looked like straight away. But here is the detail of the paint apps for the face. You have your tiara there. Is that a tiara? Is that what they call that? And then you've got the hair that goes back with the ponytail. Now, she has 3 different head sculpts. Second head sculpt is the more intense battle head sculpt. Same hair, same everything else, just a little bit more angry, and you can see there's a little more red, apparently, because obviously she's fighting and there's more blood flow in the face. And this is the head that I will be using, and I think 90% of the people that got this figure will be using, is our 2000X ponytail head sculpt with the big smile on her face. That just looks amazing. The gold is nice. You've got that. Actually, this one, yeah. So this one with that 2000X, you've got that snake on the top of the headdress here, and you got the spikes the same, but the middle is different with that snake. Face is awesome. The amazing head sculpt here. Very happy with this one. This will be what I'm displaying my Teela with for sure. So those out of the way, let's go back to the body here. So she comes with her furry around the waist, around the shoulders, go up around the top part here with the gold and the white. You've got the gauntlets here, the cool design. It has a little more of like a copper in the middle. Comes with the holding hand or the weapon holders. This piece here that goes up a little bit. Like I said, I did put this on already because I figured it was going to take me some time, which it did, because I had to be super careful because of course what happened with the Scare Glow and the He-Man and the She-Ra, and so just wanted to be careful. So this is the only reason that 10 to 25% of you are tuning in, is to see the back end. Just kidding. And then the boots. So the design on the front with the knee pads, and you've got the fur on the top of the boots. And Shodi got low, because she does have the boots with the fur.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
As they say. And then the boots with the straps. I don't think that's in the song. But one thing I did notice is, of course, thank goodness that Mondo does send those little stands with it, because these are very loose. This is not standing without that stand very well or very long. See, I mean, you really got to be careful starting out without that stand. So, you know what? While we're at it, I'll just lay her down. So next, we've got our two open hands, our two extra fisted hands. So we've got 6 total hands with her. We have got our shield, really cool design, cool weathering. You got that auburn dark red brownish color with the gold. This one has the inlays there, so you've got that nice design. It's cut into the actual plastic. Got your handle on the back. Got the rivets and everything. Nice design, very cool. Then you got the gold. Next, we'll pull up the weapon. Another gold with the little orange accent, coming down with the leather handle look, and finishing off with the gold as well. And you've got that ram on the bottom, the ram horns. Because I don't think it's a snail shell, I believe it's going to be ram horns. Next, we've got our staff of Ka. Got the snakes. So this one is sick, very cool. It's got, you can see it's got that wash with dark. It's got the green eyes. Excellent looking little staff. Got the gold accent, and the rest is the same till it gives you that little curve at the end. And there you go. There's your staff. Then you've got the sheath with the sword. Sorry. And you've got that really bright red as opposed to everything else that has that maroon, that dark auburn maroon color. And this one's a very bright, vibrant red. And then just your silver paint on the sword. Got that little red in the middle as well. And then you've got that leather type look. And the bottom of this will give you your Zoar face, I would imagine, right? Which is pretty cool, that little falcon head on the bottom. So they're extra little, nice little accents and just little touches that, enhance the beauty of this thing. Doesn't take much, because this is definitely one good looking action figure. Oh, but those feet, man. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, then, oh, speaking of details and design, wow. So you've got the red with the wash, you've got the teeth, the green eyes. Wow. You got the gold accents coming down the sides, and the snake scale type feel. It's very detailed, and it's all textured in. And it looks like it's just going to go over her head. There's no additional pieces like the others that go around the waist or anything. So it'll just sit on her head like a real headdress. And I don't know. This one is sick. I may use it. I think with this head, though, I don't know if I would want to. Because I think it might just go with these heads here. And I think this is the one I will be using. So I don't know if this will be utilized at all. Maybe to display every now and then, but I think right now I'm just going to go with that head sculpt. So I'm going to get this put on the stand. We'll be right back. You have got to be shitting me. So I'm very glad that I have a He-Man one. I'm not even going to try to waste my breath with this one because I have the He-Man stand and I don't use it for the He-Man that I have up on the wall with Grayskull. But folks, holy cow, here we go. I went to put this in literally just like I do every other piece. I went down down inside and split. Stand, split. Hey. Damn it. All right, guys. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be the way I display her. I was lucky enough, like I said, the He-Man figure that I have from Mondo is up on my Grayskull display diorama thing, and he's leaning up against the wall with his sword, his axe up, so I do not need that stand. Thankfully, I was able to use the stand for Teela, which actually is a bit smaller anyway, and it takes up less room because it came with this big boy, and like I said, this broken boy. So you guys be careful. Like I said, I just put the dang thing down like I do on all of them, and that thing just split. So not put together well at all. The older ones were put together great. I did not use the He-Man piece here because this was kind of that under the leg piece, whereas that would just look awful going right up the center there. But this one little piece and little reason is one thing I'm kicking myself for not getting two. Maybe hopefully they'll come out with a snake version later, like a green Teela, since they've been doing those variants with like Trapjaw and Skeletor. And so if we can possibly Mondo get a snake Teela, then it would be this. I'm sorry, this is such a cool piece, but it only works for the two heads that have that small ponytail instead of the big one like that. So this looks amazing. However, it does not look as good as this, in my opinion. And I will say this is going to be the display head for Teela. I'm going to use the snake staff. I guess I'll keep the sword in the side in the sheath there. So that does look pretty cool as she's standing. And then with the shield, and with that big smile on her face, I give you the Teela Kenzo style. This is definitely the one. Like I said, probably an upper of 80% of the people are going to be displaying her like this because it does look so good. And I think this is the head they had displayed at PowerCon when they were showing her off. And man, does not disappoint. absolutely a gorgeous figure. And thankfully, other than the little stand, everything was fine. The head came off fine. The other head went on fine. The belt goes up slowly. I don't know. It'd probably be better to heat that up and slide it up the legs that way. But other than that, it's not going to go down the top because the puppies up top, they're not going to allow that belt going around.
Just scared Molly right down, right in the puppies.
So you have to go down through the boots, push your legs together, and then slide it up. But probably would be better off with some heat. But overall review, I mean, complete honest, not just the fact that my entire room in here is completely covered in Motu. This is an amazing figure. The loose ankles and the broken stand are the only two gripes I have. Other than that, everything is perfect. So this will not end like it did the last video. This one will end happy, and I will give you guys some shots at the end. And yeah, so there you have it, the Mondo 1/6 scale Teela. Love it. Thanks guys for joining. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.